Welcome to Back to the Bible. Devotions for this Christmas season is Journey to Bethlehem. Day 3, Eve, that day in Eden. Eve stood before God in guilt and terror, Adam by her side. She had sinned. It seems like such a simple thing she has done, plucking and eating that fruit, giving it to Adam. But it had results in devastation. Now she bore the consequences of depravity in her heart, mind, and consciousness. But that day in Eden, she stood in the presence of the friend of sinners. No words of blame came from his lips, only condemnation for the serpent, Satan. You will be defeated, God told him, by the seed of the woman. Her child will crush your head. And even though you put him through fiery trials, bruising his heel, you will not destroy him. That day in Eden, Eve began to hope. When her child won the victory, evil would be defeated and she would be reconciled to her Lord. All the punishment God had promised, sorrow, suffering, hard work, failure came to pass. Life was very hard. But though it all, she had one promise to cling to. There would be a baby someday, her seed, and he would bring victory out of defeat, joy out of sorrow, blessing out of despair. At the birth of her first baby Cain, we hear her cry of faith, I have gotten a male child with the help of the Lord. Else, he was not the heir of promise. She lost the son to banishment, her second son to a brutal death. On her third son, Seth, she rested her hope of the promised one. But she died, still looking for the baby she would never see. From Praise the Savior Now and Ever, translated by Augustus Nelson. Since bond served, we are delivered. Christ has bruised the serpent's head. Death no longer is the stronger. Hell itself is captive led. Christ has risen from death's prison. Over the tomb, he light has shed. Verse for today, and I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. Genesis chapter 3 verses 15. Eve's story can be found in Genesis chapter 1 verses 27 and 28. Genesis chapter 2 verses 18, 20 through 25. Genesis chapter 3 verses 1 through 20. Your steps for today. Ask yourself, what if I was standing in Eve's place in the Garden of Eden? What if I had sinned as Eve did and had just realized the devastation my sin had caused? What if I were listening to God's judgment on my sin? What if I had just heard the promise of reconciliation and restoration through one to come? What would I do? Have you faced these questions in your life? Have you made the right decision? If you have, write down what the decision was. Pray for today. Pray that God will help you follow through on the decision you have made. Ask for a firm, unwavering belief in the promises of God. God bless you.